How's it going, everyone? It is Andre Williams, and over here we talk stocks and we focus on one thing. Always protect your profits. We also want to put in the disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor and this isn't financial advice. So just know when you do invest, you're doing it at your own risk. And you know what time it is. It is time for the joke of the day. If you're new to this channel, we do this 5 days out of the work week. Maybe you had maybe you had a stressful day. Maybe it was the market conditions while you came to watch this video, plus hear one of my corny jokes. So here it comes. How does a dog stop a video? By hitting the pause button. It's pretty good, right? And it has been much anticipated. Many of you have been asking me about this. And yes, you got that right. We're going to be talking about Dogecoin. We already know there's definitely been a lot of news that's been going down. I know a lot of you guys are in this play, but people are asking like, Dre, you say that it's going to be going to $1. What is your reasoning? I want to get into this play. You're telling me that means I have up to 100% upside. You need to back that up. And that's what I'm going to be doing in this video. So before I get started, we need to go over an agenda. Also, if you are new to this channel, we have timestamps that are down below in the description just to make things easier for you, so I know that I'm also respecting your time as well. So what we're going to be doing, the first thing that we're going to be going over are 5 reasons why. Yeah, you see that. 5 reasons why Dogecoin is going to be going to the moon. Yes, you got that right. Then after when we do that, we're going to be doing a technical analysis. I feel like I might put the technical analysis somewhere in the middle, just in case you guys get tired of actually seeing my face and going through that whole entire list. And then after all of that is done, you know what? I don't know if I should do a final thoughts or not, but if the video ends up looking like it's going to get long, anyways, I'll do a final thoughts anyway, even if it's only going to be like about 30 seconds to a minute. So let's get into it. So the first reason why Dogecoin is going to be going to the moon, it's going to be hitting $1, is celebrity firepower. So when we go through this list, we have the Doge father himself, Elon Musk. We see how much power he actually yields, especially he's done this in the stock market and he's bringing that over into cryptocurrency with Dogecoin. He was on Saturday Night Live the other day. We ended up making that move all the way to 70 before getting a sell-off. But just to kind of let you know, when he puts something out there in the media, it's going to get gobbled up and it's going to cause some momentum in Doge. And what we're seeing so far, and I will go into it deeper in the technical analysis, are increasing levels of support. So when he puts something out there, you need to be keeping your eye on the radar. Also take into consideration Mark Cuban. Mark Cuban is saying, hey, the Dallas Mavericks, we accept Dogecoin as payment. And he's saying, hey, I'm not selling any Doge whatsoever. So when he goes out there and he has so much influence, again, he's going to move a lot of people. We look at also Snoop Dogg. We see Snoop Dogg saying, hey, he's a part of the Doge, he's loving the movement and so forth. And again, and it's countless numbers, and we're going to have even more celebrities that are going to be coming out supporting Dogecoin as well. So as long as we have this particular celebrity firepower, Dogecoin is going to continuously have momentum. And part of the reasons why we need to understand this and realize this, we're in a different time now. Dogecoin is a meme coin, right? This is all out of jokes. So as long as they are pushing it out there, and of course, if we take a look at the price overall in general, what is it? Just to buy, be a part of the movement, and take some profits. Let's get on to the next one. For the second reason, institutional traders and investors. Yes, these are the whales. These are the ones who bring in the big money. We've seen this on the news, been getting updates like, hey, institutions are getting involved. They want to be able to make some money off the run-up. And also taking into consideration, we had Gemini as well as eToro, and I know Binance as well gives you the opportunity to actually trade in regards to Dogecoin. So taking all of this into consideration, there's a lot of money in there. And there's also one more, Robinhood. And we already know, as far as Robinhood, they already have an impact overall in the stock market in regards to people who are actually using it. So just taking all of this into consideration, this does provide a lot of support in regards to Doge. And it's part of the reasons why I don't see it crashing anytime soon. But again, this is bearing on that celebrity firepower and Elon Musk as the Doge father. But outside of that, just seeing the wider adoption of it is definitely something that is big, and it's something we need to understand. once institutions are getting involved, they know they don't completely come out of that position. They take some profits. They do it very strategically. So that's why I wouldn't be surprised if we see continued price strength. And the fact that it's traded on many different exchanges, that helps as well. Let's get to the third point. Now for the third reason, SpaceX Doge 1. That is all I have to say. So pretty much what they're saying is, hey, Doge being that first cryptocurrency to come out of the Earth's orbit, going to the moon, literally. I feel like this is going to be a big time catalyst in regards to helping Doge have some strong price action. Is part of the reasons why I feel that Doge is also going to be going to $1 as well. This is something that has never been done before. We need to understand this. Cryptocurrency, going to space. I love the marketing. Let's go to the next one. Now for the fourth reason, meme competitors, knockoffs, trying to actually build off the name off of Doge, and I'm talking about Shiba Inu. I'm hoping I said that correctly. The more knockoffs and the more we see popping up alternative coins trying to be meme coins like Dogecoin, what do you think is going to happen? Dogecoin is the original. It is the authentic. It is the one that is being the most recognized and has the most exposure. So what does this mean? It becomes even more valuable. I can't believe I'm saying that in the same sentence as Doge, but I'm being completely honest here. The more of these knockoffs or these ones that pop up trying to feed off to the Dogecoin hype, these are the reasons why I feel Doge is actually going to even torpedo itself to the moon overall in general. Knockoffs are a good thing and they're not a bad thing. Yes, of course, anyone who's starting them or getting into them, there is some upside in regards to making profits. But this does also add to the value, like I said, for Dogecoin. People want the actual Doge. So they can come up with as many competitors or so-called killers, but you're just helping Dogecoin's momentum overall in general. All right, so I told you guys I'll give you a little bit of a break. So let's get into the technical analysis so we can see where those support levels are, just in case it pulls back, or just seeing, hey, what's a great area to use a dollar cost averaging approach if I want to ride Dogecoin all the way to $1. And then I'll be giving you guys a fifth reason afterwards. So we're going to be doing a technical analysis for Dogecoin. So at the time of this recording at 5:28 p.m., it is at 50 cents, being up 11.67% on the day. On the low, it tested 44 cents, and then on the high, testing around 54 cents, just below 55. So when we take a look at the chart, we want to take a look at some areas of support. So let's go all the way back here. So what we can see, we have an area of support here right around 26 cents. So that's something to keep an eye on and to be aware of. I hope you guys are taking notes right now. And then the next area of support that we can see right over here is around this 30-cent level. And another area of support that we can see right over here is around 37 cents. And another area that I would be paying attention to is right here around 45 cents. If any of these particular areas end up breaking, then you're going to look for the next descending level as far as adding to your positions. I do believe that Dogecoin will be able to hit $1 by the end of the year. And we already know there's a lot of catalysts coming up, but we don't know what the Doge father, Elon Musk, might come up with or will say or will release. So if you believe it will hit $1 anywhere, even in its current range where it's at 50 cents, $1, that's like literally 100% upside right there alone. So taking that into consideration, I'd use a dollar cost averaging approach and adding on those pullbacks in those areas of support like we spoke about. One of the things I want you to also understand as well, currently as far as how the chart is looking like overall, it is not looking the most bullish. And part of the reasons being is it is below our 100-day and as well as our 200-day. It is riding above the 21-day EMA right now where it's at around 49 cents. But once this area particularly breaks, like we've seen in the past, we can see the price being driven down, getting to around 44 and as well as 42, which is a great opportunity to consider. But again, if you're in this play, dollar cost averaging approach, make sure that you're using money that you are not afraid to lose. So now, once Dogecoin starts beginning looking bullish, so it's able to get past the 200-day and the 100-day, that's when we can start looking forward to some parabolic movements here. So one thing that we take notice of, there's an area of resistance right here around 57. But anytime we get that parabolic movement, as you can see right over here, we can make that strong move getting right into that 65-cent level and even touching 70. Yes, we ended up having a sell-off, but like I said previously, Dogecoin is going to $1. So now you guys know the game plan. If it pulls back in any of those particular areas that I mentioned, hey, use it as an opportunity if you are considering it. Of course, this is not financial advice. And if it continues to pull back even further, look out for those areas. See what the chart is looking like. If it's continuing to look like it's on a downward trend going down, then again, more opportunities are opening up, especially if you believe in the long-term prospects of Dogecoin. Now for the fifth reason why Dogecoin is going to be going to the moon are tax ramifications. I know you guys were like saying, well, like, what are you talking about? What tax ramifications? Yes. So anyone who's been loading up on Dogecoin and has been a part of the run up, yes, we do have people who are taking profits, but we also have some smart money in there that is taking smart profits. And what do I mean by this? If you were one of the types that made a ton of money off Doge, let's say you made like 500K or 100K off Doge. Of course, if you sell out, you collect that money. What do you think the tax ramifications are going to be? Of course, this is going to be respective to the countries that you are living in, states, and so forth, whatever the laws are. So taking that into consideration, anyone who's a smart investor or who invested heavily, or maybe when you did buy when it was super cheap and there was a lot of money, would it be smart for you to take all of that money out in year one? No, it wouldn't. So that is something, and it's outside of the box. No one on YouTube is ever talking about that, but that's the actual case of it. Because think about it like stocks. When you end up having a big time run and you say, well, you know what, I'm going to collect profits. If you do it in a retirement account, then for the most part, you are safe. But of course, some places, some countries have caps. But if you're doing it, let's say in a margin account and you sell out of that position, what do you think happens? That comes with tax ramifications. If you do not sell, but you still hold that position, what does that mean? You have unrealized profits. You did not sell, you've been holding on to that. So what does that mean? You're not having to worry about taxes, but once you sell, then you have to worry about it. So in this case for Dogecoin, anyone who was investing heavily, since it was super cheap, they're not selling out completely of their whole entire positions. And this goes back to anyone who's doing large orders. So they're going to be selling in increments. And also, just looking at Dogecoin overall in general, I don't see it going away anytime soon. So the smart trader, or like I said, any institutional investor or anyone with a lot of capital in Doge, they're going to be taking out profits incrementally. And why does this benefit Doge? This will help control the overall price action. Because if a lot of people who put money into Doge just start selling out big time, especially some of the whales that were there from the beginning, then that would drive the price all the way down and cause a crash. But if they continue to hold their positions, as well as other traders who are actually in this play and other people that just want to have Dogecoin, it increases the overall value when there's more people that are holding it. And what does that mean? Better levels of support and the better opportunity we have to actually get to $1. I know I came from a different angle there, but I want you guys to really think about this as well. And you know what? I got something special for you guys. I'm going to be giving you a bonus. So today, Elon Musk went on Twitter and he put up a poll. Should Tesla accept Dogecoin? We already know Tesla comes with a very big name. Of course, we have the Doge father who's also behind it. Can you imagine if Tesla starts accepting Dogecoin, what kind of an impact it could have? Add more to even to its legitimacy, being more than just a joke coin? I'm telling you this from now. If this ends up saying, if Tesla says, you know what, from now on, we're going to be accepting Dogecoin, people are going to be using Dogecoin to purchase a Tesla. Let's be real here. They did the same thing with Bitcoin as well. So just taking all of this into consideration, definitely a big time catalyst going forward. And it's part of the reasons why I feel that Dogecoin is going to be going to the moon, at least hitting $1. And to give you guys my final thoughts, I know this is probably going to be quite a long video, and I want to thank you for taking the time for actually watching it, and I hope you guys found a lot of value. So what is going to be happening? Yes, I'm going to make sure I get myself a position in Dogecoin. I'm going to be adding in on those pullbacks so I can get that 100% profit. Will I continue to hold? Most likely, but I will make sure I take some profits along the way. You guys already know what the slogan is on this channel. But for the most part, anyone who's considering to get into a position, hey, get in on those pullbacks, or if you do believe that it's going to be hitting $1 like myself, even taking into consideration the current prices that you're seeing, and I'm talking about like around that 50-cent level or that 40-cent range, those are not bad areas, and do use a dollar cost averaging approach. I feel that is the best way, especially with a volatile coin like Doge. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll be talking real soon.